Night roads hide things we were never meant to see. A single jump, a sudden impact, and a car that should have been safe wasn't. What you're about to watch is a collection of real clips that spread fear, confusion, and unanswered questions. Each case escalates, from the least disturbing to the one that left witnesses shaking long after the engine stopped. No context, no warning. Just moments caught on camera when something crossed the road, and reality broke. Stay until the end. Because the final encounter didn't just damage a car, it changed everyone who saw it forever. Number 15. It starts like a harmless wildlife encounter. A black SUV moves slowly through a zoo enclosure. The window is open. The couple inside thinks they're safe. Then, without warning, a lion lunges. The animal leaps directly toward the open window, slamming its weight against the vehicle. For a split second, its head and claws are inside the car. Instinct takes over. The driver reverses hard. The window is shut just in time. The lion pulls back, confused, but unharmed. No one is injured. Officials later confirmed it happened inside a controlled zoo area. Still, the clip raises a chilling question. If the timing had been off by 1 second, this wouldn't have ended the same way. Number 14. What was supposed to be a family vacation turns into a trap. A car slows down on a quiet road. Then a black bear suddenly jumps onto the vehicle. Its weight dents the hood. Its claws scrape the metal. Inside the car, panic sets in. The family freezes. They don't know whether to drive or stay still. The bear doesn't leave. It circles the car, watches every movement as if waiting for a door to open. At one point, they consider getting out, but the animal remains alert, blocking any escape. Minutes feel like hours. Eventually, the bear loses interest and walks away. No one is hurt. The car is damaged. But the fear lingers, because for a long moment, they weren't just being watched. They were being contained. Number 13. A quiet rural road, late hours, almost no traffic. From inside a moving car, the camera captures something in the distance. A figure running fast across the road, thin, dressed in white. For a moment, it looks human, possibly a woman, possibly someone crossing at the wrong time. But locals claim otherwise. They say this area is known for a recurring apparition, a ghost people have reported for years. There's no clear face, no close-up, no proof of anything supernatural. Skeptics suggest motion, blur, low light, or a real person caught at a bad angle. Others aren't convinced, because whatever crossed that road didn't move like someone who wanted to be seen. Number 12. A deserted road, night. A dash cam captures a dark figure ahead, kneeling, still. As the car gets closer, it looks like the figure is eating something, or at least leaning over the ground. No clear details, no confirmation, just shadows and movement. It could be an animal, a person, or a trick of low light and fear. But whatever it was, the driver didn't stop to find out. Number 11. Early morning, an empty highway. A dash cam records a lone drive with the radio barely audible. Then the high beams reveal a figure ahead. At first, it looks human, dirty rags moving in the wind. But the legs are wrong, bent backward, animal-like, covered in what looks like real fur. The driver panics. You can hear it in his voice. What is that? Look at its legs. The figure doesn't react. It doesn't run. It doesn't look back. It just walks into the forest. It could be a costume, a hoax, or a person deformed by perspective and fear. But whatever crossed that road, it didn't behave like something that feared being seen.
What is that? Jesus, look at its legs. That's not human.
Number 10. A moving car, a dark road. At first, the driver thinks he's being watched. Then he realizes he's being followed. The camera turns to the side of the road. A figure keeps pace with the car, getting closer. step by step. When it finally comes into view, the details are unsettling. Pale skin, white glowing eyes, a rigid, disturbing expression. The driver speeds up. The figure doesn't chase. It matches the car's movement for a moment. It could be a person, a prank, or a trick of headlights and motion blur. But the footage ends before there's any explanation. And whatever was running beside that car seemed to choose when to stop. Number 9. A supermarket parking lot, daylight. At first glance, it looks unreal, like a fantasy creature dropped into the city. But it's real, an Alaskan moose at full size, over 2 meters tall at the shoulder, even bigger with its head and antlers. The shaky phone footage has no tricks, no forced perspective, just raw scale. Moose may look calm, but they're territorial, and can be more dangerous than bears when threatened. No mystery here, just a reminder, some places were never meant to feel safe. Number 8, an empty stretch of Arizona's SR 87, late at night. A trucker's dash cam captures a translucent silhouette standing by the roadside, still, barely defined. As the truck approaches, the figure slowly turns toward the headlights, then fades away. No sudden movement, no sound, just a shape dissolving into light. Some point to reflections, dust, or lens flare. Others note how clearly the figure seems to react to the vehicle. There's no proof of anything paranormal, just footage that doesn't fully explain itself. And on a road that, quiet, even a shadow feels personal. Number 7. A rural road in Brazil, night. A man runs for his life. Something follows him along the road. A passing driver stops and records the scene. The figure looks human, but its skin appears rough, almost turtle-like. The footage spreads fast, not because it proves anything, but because it looks disturbingly real. Skeptics point to low resolution, motion blur, or a person in a costume. There's no clear origin, no confirmation of what was filmed, just a man fleeing and something that shouldn't be keeping up. Number 6. A closed forest road in Dinosaur Valley State Park, Texas. Wildlife officers stop when something crosses the dirt path. Large, slow. It looks the size of a bull with rough leathery skin and a long tail. Unfamiliar, but moving naturally. One ranger whispers, "That's not possible." The creature doesn't react. It walks into the brush and disappears. No sound, no clear tracks. Later, the GPS data shows brief inconsistencies, likely a glitch. No official explanation. It could be misidentification or poor footage, but for those who saw it, it didn't move like something lost. Number 5. A dark road, late at night. A lone figure walks straight toward the camera. Its shape doesn't match any common animal. The face looks rigid, almost threatening, too clear, or maybe just distorted by the light. There's no sound, no sudden movement, just steady walking in complete darkness. It could be a known animal seen at a bad angle, a trick of shadows and headlights, or something exaggerated by fear. No confirmation, no follow-up. Just footage that feels wrong and ends too soon. Number 4. A lonely road. A man steps out of his car to record. The figure looks wrong, a body shaped like a pig, movements closer to a dog. It walks awkwardly, unbalanced, almost struggling to stay upright. The clip goes viral for its grotesque realism. But there's no context, no location confirmed. Skeptics suggest a costume or stage footage. Others point to the strange proportions and movement. There's no proof of anything abnormal, just a brief encounter, captured for 9 seconds and never explained. Number 3. A quiet suburban street in the U.S. night. A security camera captures a pale body crawling across the asphalt, near a white car parked in a driveway. It looks human, possibly a woman with dark hair and light clothing, moving on all fours. Some believe it was an injured person. Others point out how unnatural the movement looks, loose, almost boneless. The clip is too short for conclusions. No follow-up, no official report. It could be distress, or a trick of angles and low light. But the way it moves doesn't look like someone asking for help. Number 2. A night drive on the Balsillas Neva Road, Colombia. Travelers suddenly spot a figure ahead, human-like, but moving wrong. One passenger pulls out a phone and starts recording. The figure walks oddly, unbalanced, almost hesitant. There's no clear face, no interaction, just a brief encounter on an empty road. Some say it's a person in distress. Others suspect a hoax or staged clip. No confirmation, no official explanation. But whatever crossed that road didn't move like someone expecting help. Number 1. A dark road in Tlacotepeque, headlights cut through the night. An animal stands perfectly still. Its body is feline, but the face looks disturbingly human. It doesn't run, it doesn't react, it just stares. Some believe it's a puma seen at a bad angle. Others point to the oversized head and unusually small body. No clear identification, no official explanation. It could be perspective, low light, fear shaping what the eyes see. But for the driver, whatever stood in front of those headlights didn't look like something that belonged in this world.